Zoom, zoom, like a race car flight, but it ain't a car. It's a super fast tortoise going the speed of light, breaking all the
Even in space, a group of tortoises is called a creep.
Start the morning with coffee in your cup. Time to hang out with friends and chat it up. Bring a smile and good luck. Hit that like button and let's chat it up. Good times start with us, you and me. Good morning, welcome to the morning coffee show. Let's talk from in the shell and share good vibes and good times. Friends and trends that bend the senses. Let's get up, it's senseless. Welcome to the morning coffee show, where we bring good vibes and good times. Welcome to the morning coffee show with Super Fast Tortoise. Welcome to the morning coffee show, where we have the flow. Good vibes from head to toe.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Super Fast Tortoise morning coffee show.
Woo, woo, woo. Look at my beautiful, beautiful keyboard. It is extravagant with multicolors. It wants you to see how beautiful that is. Oh, yeah.
Shiny keyboard.
I'm kidding. It does that because my face down camera is selected as the primary camera on Google Chrome.
Yeah.
So, like when I log into Convoke or Spell Table, it automatically goes to the right camera. And on StreamYard, it refreshes. It's like, oh, let's refresh to the primary camera, which is that keyboard.
You know, they made Elgato has made a computer keyboard of their own.
Oh,
And
no.
it has a Stream Deck built into it.
Oh, that's pretty
That's
cool.
nice.
All right, my friends, welcome to the morning coffee show. Hope you guys got your libation of choice. Yeah, the libation of choice for sure. But first, let's see who we got here. We have
Time to rock!
We got the TheoneRAYman.
Yeah. Good morning, everybody.
Yep.
Once again, not at Mr. B's Game Lounge, but if everything goes according to plan, instead of being back there next Monday, I'll be back there tomorrow.
woo, woo. Sounds good. Sounds good. Sounds awesome. Because if everything's going good, that means things are going good in the neighborhood.
That's what it means, brother.
Then we have
MTG Hillbilly.
Dag, blaggit!
Yeah, what's up? What's up? How's your morning going, Hillbilly?
Going pretty good. Got a big day planned ahead today.
Nice. Today is Wednesday. This is going to be a fun day. We're going to try to get a Commander game later on tonight. Woo, woo. Probably
Woo, woo.
Bracket 3. Probably not with Hearthrall since he dominated last night.
Both games. Ooh.
Oof, oof. But
I've said it before, and I'll say it again. If you sit down at a table with Hearthol and do not kill it first, you deserve to lose.
Yep.
All right, then we got the one mugenfool. Mugenfool, what's up?
He's also muted.
He's also muted. Probably had to step away. That's funny.
Yeah, I had to step away.
Well, how's it going, Mugenfool?
I'm doing good.
Yeah.
Doing good. A little cold, but good.
It's a little cold. I hope you got the extra pants and shirts on to keep warm in this freezing temperature.
I'm still using shorts, but I'm still good.
Still,
I got some socks on. I don't usually wear socks, but I got socks on.
You're about as bad as me. Mm-hmm. I'll go outside in my shorts too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Me too.
I probably would too if I was allowed.
Right. That's right. Then, my friends, we have
Lone Wolf.
Yee.
What's up, everybody?
What's up, Lone Wolf? Kicking butt, taking names.
Hey, I thought his deck looked really solid last night. Lone Wolf, I was impressed.
Oh, I actually one of these times I need to see if you'd want to take a look at it for me because I don't know what's with it, but it does some good things if I do it right. But other times it just sits there and I throw out mana rocks.
Mm-hmm. Mana rocks.
Cool.
Hey, Tron Lands guy, what's up? Here.
Up.
Hey, welcome to the show. Hope you have a good time just enjoying the show. And we got Legion of Potatoes. Good morning, everyone. Legion of Potatoes. Whoa. Good morning.
Lone Wolf, if you like throwing out mana rocks, you should try the Is It Commander. That whenever you cast spells, you get to make a bunch of goblins with haste, and then just run 30 mana rocks. Because I've seen that deck and it is dumb. It's awesome.
I have that as my extra turn stack.
That commander is cracked. I've watched Brandon make like 30 1/1 goblins in a single turn just from playing mana rocks and then swinging with them.
Mana rocks.
Wow.
That's crazy. Yeah, it's talking about infinite turns and goblin tokens and artifacts and all my.
Brandon doesn't take any extra turns. His just makes a whole bunch of goblins, and I think that deck cost him $61.
Ooh.
And it sits at our bracket 3 tables and does well. So anybody who tells you that they can't, that you can't build a good deck cheap is looking in the wrong places because they're out there.
Oh yeah,
they're out there.
Yeah, sometimes you build a deck and you're like,
What? Oh my god.
Well, I have said that many times. So many times.
But sometimes that's how it is. But with that, my friends, we got to get to a segment of the day. The segment of the day where we start with
Card of the day.
Card of the day. Woo-woo, brought to us by TCGdudes. He's been firing out some pretty spicy cards. Today we got, I don't know how to say it, Belbay, Corrupted Observer, cost a green and a black, and it's a 2/2 legendary creature, elf zombie. So at the beginning of each player's post combat main phase, that player adds 2 colors for each of your opponents who lost life this turn.
Like Golgari Group Hug?
Golgari Group Hug Slug, because they got to lose life that turn. Holy cow.
You only have to lose 1 though.
Right? That's not bad. I wonder what the thought process is behind this card, because this could be fun for Commander, but I think this is probably more for like faster games.
This is a Commander. This is a CMR, so this is a Commander card. I don't even know if this is legal in anything else.
A Legacy. Anything legal in Commander is illegal in Legacy. But I just don't know how well this would perform in Commander. That's what I'm saying. Not every card they designed for Commander is amazing.
True. Very true.
Yeah.
Legion of Potatoes. I love me a Golgari elf. That's right. But an elf ball could be good, right? Because you get all those elf tokens and 1/1 elves coming out, and you swing in and hit your opponents for a couple and just end up with more mana to add to your mana of manas, because you got a lot of mana tappers, because elves are about all that mana. You got all about that mana. Oh, baby, that mana.
It's probably the deck this card belongs to.
Mm-hmm. Probably. But yeah, elf zombie. Here we go.
It's actually in the errata text, it has another creature type. It is not just an elf zombie. In its full errata text, it is a Phyrexian elf.
Oh wow.
Oh.
Jeez. Why don't they just reprint the card with the Phyrexian subtype on it?
Really?
It hasn't had it's only been printed 1 time, and that's in Commander Legends. So it's not been printed in 6 years. So I'm betting obviously if they do another print of it, it will get the Phyrexian type. But
All right, bud. Let's get to that picture of the day. The picture of the day says sometimes we just need more coffee, bigger coffee.
Now, see, is this a tiny turtle in a regular sized cup, or is it a regular sized turtle in a very large cup?
The question remains. Well, it might be a tiny turtle, because looking at the full image, he's on a coffee table.
It could be a giant's table.
Yeah, it could be a giant's table. Maybe he's up the beanstalk.
Exactly.
Magic reference, everybody. That was the name of a magic card.
That got banned because it was busted.
Right, but still, I mean, because look at the size of the spoon in his hand.
It is a but that's a weird size spoon, regardless of this situation,
Right.
because it's big for him, but it's very small for that cup.
That's right. It's AI generation at its best.
Yep.
Leo is he's just like, I'm over this nonsense. I'm just going to sit in this coffee.
That's right. He's dining in turtle soup.
There has to be a bench there too, because look how he's sitting, right? Like, that's a giant deep cup. So either that cup is not actually a cup and there's just like a quarter of a cup, or there's like a bench that he's sitting on in there.
Maybe sugar cubes. Maybe sugar cubes.
This image is just I love this so much because it just makes I have so many questions about what's happening.
Right? So many questions. So many things wrong with it. It's funny.
Yep.
Right. That's the beautiful thing about AI. It's never going to be perfect. It's always going to do things weirdly to its own knowledge. As I wanted to make a quote, but I can't remember the name of the guy who made the quote. So I can't quote it, but the quote is basically AI is only as smart as the information it's fed. It can never know more than what it doesn't.
Legion of Potatoes, this is the wonderfulness that I bring to stuff. This is like the day I was sitting at the lounge and I looked at the beer case because they were stocking it, and I go, I wonder if there's just an Eckies out there, because they were stocking Dos Equis. I wonder if there's just an Eckies out there. Then we learned that Eckies is Spanish for X, and Dos Equis means 2 X's.
That's right. That's pretty cool. Legion Potato says, this is a thought-provoking discussion. I tune into the stream. Absolutely wonderful. Thank you. Appreciate that. It's awesome. We're just having fun today. Today is a fun day. But with that, my friends, we got to get to the one part of the day that you can interact with the most. And if you're part of Discord, you can drop any questions today. You can do verbal, audio questions today. You could do text questions a day, or you can do video questions a day. But here we are. Presented by Discord, we have the question of the day. All right, keep in mind, I asked this question on a very tired brain, so let's see if we can understand it. Super Fast Tortoise here with the question of the day. The question of the day is, would you rather build your deck from scratch or build a deck from a precon? Let's go.
Oh, this is the
Good question.
So I was like, the question came up because I was really struggling to come up with the question of the day, and I was really tired in the brain. So I'm still kind of fatigued from yesterday and the whole thing that happened yesterday morning before I normally wake up. So my brain's still kind of foggy from that, and I'm like, I need a question of the day. So I was scavenging around for a good question of the day. So what would you rather do? Build a deck from scratch or build a deck from a precon?
Oh, rather. I've done both recently.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. I don't know. I don't know if I have a rather. I enjoy deck building so much that I don't. I would almost rather build it from a precon just because I like seeing what other people do with decks. And if it's a precon, then I've seen what the Wizards designers came up with. Now, obviously, they're much more restricted. They can only use certain cards, and they're not going to put crazy stuff in the deck, right? But I like seeing what they build, just because that's what they do. That's literally their job,
right?
So I think that just because I want to see what Wizards is doing, that's all I'm going to go with. I'm going to go with precon just because I want to see what Wizards is doing with the deck. I want to see what ideas they had for it, and then see how I can maybe be different with
Mhm.
it.
Well, with me, I would have to say pre-con. That because I did build one from scratch. I haven't been able to play it yet, so I don't know how good it is or how bad it is. And it is AI generated. Actually, I fed it in a list of 200 cards into AI and let AI cipher through the deck and break it down to 100 cards. Don't know if that was a mistake or not. But anyway, I prefer pre-con because pre-con, especially nowadays, by the way Wizards are breaking these pre-cons out, they're a lot stronger than what they used to be.
Boy, are they ever.
And just other than that, I won't have to look. I search for cards to go in the deck. But yeah, I'll have to do some searching for the cards. But if I build a deck from scratch, I'll have to keep doing a lot of research, a lot of searching and searching. I ain't got the cards. That's more money and more money and more money. But if pre-con, you got most of your cards, and all you got to do is just buy your upgrades and upgrade the deck and be done with it.
Mhm. Yeah, like it's almost cheaper to do it that way. That's what it feels like.
Yeah.
Because like with the Hearthrell deck, I spent like $100 to upgrade it. Where if I were to build the deck from scratch, it would cost more.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Legion of Potato says one advantage of deck building from a precon is you get the niche cards that care about the commander archetype, like Endless Evil and Psionic Ritual for horrors. True.
Mhm.
Yeah, and we were actually talking about this behind the scenes a little bit before the show started in our pre-show meeting. That in the new set, specifically Strixhaven, there are 12 new to commander, so not just part of Strixhaven Secrets of Strixhaven, but 12 new commander cards in each of the commander decks. So and those are leaning very hard into archetypes, right? Like if you look at the 5 new commander decks for Strixhaven, those are leaning heavily into archetypes. So that's a great point by Legion of Potatoes, and something that we were actually talking about earlier.
Yep.
What about you, Lone Wolf?
Personally, I like and it's easier to build up precons than Scratch. Scratch is just a whole nother adventure when it comes to deck building.
Right. Makes sense. And you got an opinion, Mugenfool? Yeah, to step away still.
Yeah, I'm back, finally back, but I don't know what you were talking about.
We're talking
Sorry
about
about
if you were to build a deck, in your case, for Magic, like a commander deck, would you rather start from a precon or start from scratch?
Start from a precon, but it have to be precon based around poison because I still want to do that Kefka deck.
Poison. Poison runs through my veins. It's poison.
It's such a powerful archetype too. Like
That's
it's
right.
one of those archetypes that if you get a poison counter on you, no matter what you're facing at the table, you have to kill the person who's playing poison counters.
Yes.
Like your strategy has to pivot immediately to crap. Okay, I have a poison counter now. I've got to kill the poison counter guy. Because if you don't, he's just going to kill you.
Pretty much. Trust me, I learned that from Arena a long time ago.
I mean, there's so many cheap proliferate cards out there now that once you get one counter on you, you're on the clock.
Yep.
Tick tock on the clock. Everybody get out the rock. Bum bum ta bum bum ba. No, I'm kidding. Just making up shit. To answer my own question here, I've built decks from scratch and I built decks from precons, and I think I like building decks from precons the most because it does give you a theme and synergy to go through. I've built 3 types of decks in this realm. I've bought a precon like Esther the Masked, and pretty much no card in that deck is from the original deck, but it started as the precon. Then I have a deck built from a precon commander, which is Dogmeat, which I built from scratch and did put cards in from the precon just for flavor. Then now I'm worked with Hearthrell, which I found a little bit stressful when updating the deck because the deck was so good. There was themes and synergies that I couldn't add all the cards I wanted to the deck because there were cards in the deck that are just so good that I couldn't really find a better replacement for it.
Right.
You know, so like I said, my answer in short is building from a pre-con. Because and what it falls down to is what does the commander do? And I look at the commander. I think a lot of pre-cons come with flavorful, fun commanders nowadays. And when you get a pre-con, you look at the commander and you start building around that commander. But the first thing you should do when you get a pre-con is play the pre-con straight for a couple times at least, like I did with Hearthrol, which I'll definitely do with my Turtles deck. So I get a sense of what the deck's doing, and if I like what the deck's doing, I'll just try to upgrade it to do what the deck wants to do, but better.
Yep.
Yeah.
I agree with you on that 100%.
Yeah.
I mean, I have actually disassembled a whole commander deck just for a different commander.
Right.
Which that is my Edgar Markov deck.
Mm-hmm.
Most of my vampires from my Edgar Markov is from another vampire deck.
Yeah.
It's from the Ixalan one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
That's because the Ixalan one is cracked and the Markov precon is really mid.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Markov himself is great, but the rest of his deck is incredibly mid. The Ixalan deck is absolutely bonkers. My Markov deck is the same way. I went and bought the Ixalan Vampires precon. I put 5 red cards in the deck, or cards that have red in them, and then just run the precon. And I also think I added Captivating Vampire because Captivating Vampire is really stupid. That card's dumb.
There's a lot of dumb cards and vampires that are good.
Yeah,
the new one's been really good so far too. Carol from I call him Carol. I think it's Chiral, but the new one from Lorwyn that you can tap 2 vampires to copy a trigger. Oh man, he's really good in Markov because you can get double tokens once per turn.
Nice.
It's nice. Yeah. It's nice.
Yeah, I want that vampire from Lorwyn, but I just ain't been able to yet. I gotta wait a little bit before I can get it. And but yeah, Edgar Markov on mine, I have bought a bunch of cards for it, singles, and like Captivated Vampire, one is in it.
Yep.
And I sacrificing my tokens.
There's one thing I gotta say about you, Hillbilly.
You're crazy.
You are watching Super Fast Tortoise.
You just now telling me I'm crazy?
Same pack as I did Markov. It was one pack. I had a Markov and a Captivating Vampire in it.
I've opened about 3 or 4 boxes of the Edgar
Innistrad
Markov. Yeah, Innistrad. And every box had an Edgar Markov in it.
Yeah.
They definitely printed a bunch of them in Innistrad Remastered. He got a little more common, but he was also $80 before that reprint, right? Yeah. I actually bought one for a buddy of mine as a Christmas present a couple years ago. And I don't regret it, but man, that card needed a reprint bad.
Yeah, it did. Yep. Like I know there's people out there who hate the idea that the price of the card went down in value, but there's a lot of people out there who says, finally, I can play this stupid deck.
Right.
I can build the deck.
I was happy to see a reprint on Edgar Markov. I've been wanting an Edgar Markov ever since I heard about him. And then when I looked it up, it was so high. I'm like, I'll never have this card. Then lo and behold, they reprinted it. Then they reprinted it. I bought some boxes, and out of every box, there was Edgar Markov.
Edgar Markov. He did it.
It's awesome.
That's awesome.
Yep.
Yeah. Like they were trying to get me to build an Edgar Markov deck. Both Lone Wolf and Hillbilly.
Yeah.
He's one of the few decks that I'm willing to play where you mostly just play creature turn sideways. I put some stuff into mine that people don't normally have in theirs to make it a little more cerebral, but really Markov is just play creature turn sideways.
Creatures turn everywhere. They're everywhere. They're everywhere. How do you all feel about eminence? I think they could do more with eminence.
Yeah, I do too.
Like
I think it's really busted.
it can be. Well,
It's
see,
really
eminence can be really busted. Wizards of the Coast, no, it can be busted. They just don't touch it because they don't want to accidentally break it.
Right.
I mean, I would dare say they broke it already, right? Like Markov's ability is bonkers. Play a vampire for 1 mana and get 2 vampires. That's nuts.
It's nuts.
The Dragon one isn't quite as powerful, but still good. The one that nobody talks about that I played and I really liked was the Night one. I don't remember. I think it's Esper. It was in a pre-con. It was March of the Machines, I believe. I think it was called Cavalry Charge. And it was just a Night tribal deck. But his Eminence ability let you draw cards and then get like creatures back from, like knights back from the graveyard. Very powerful.
I like knights from the graveyard. I like creatures from the graveyard in general.
Yeah.
Hillbilly really likes to help you get creatures and stuff in the graveyard a lot.
Yeah. So I think I don't foresee them doing Eminence again. I just think it's such a, like, I don't think they can make it balanced, right? It's either going to be useless and no one talks, because there's 7 or 8 other commanders that have Eminence, right? But everybody only talks about 2, and then I talk about a 3rd one. But so either you're going to be absolutely bonkers, or the wizard one is also really good. I forgot about the wizard one. I've actually played against that. That thing is stupid.
Yep.
So either the abilities are completely busted and no one wants to deal with it, or they're super terrible and no one cares and no one talks about them. Right? Yeah. I don't think that Wizards has made one that's just like, oh, this seems fair. And I'm not sure they can. I think it's like companions. I don't want to say it was a design mistake, but it's awful close.
I think companions were just rough to build around. I mean, come on, when they made Eitri or whatever, the one that carried that if your deck had a card with a different name for every card.
Lutri. Yeah, the otter.
Yeah, that card was otter ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
Otter included in most. It would have been otter included in most decks that could run it.
Oh yeah, that's why it was banned. It was banned in Commander the day after it was previewed.
Right.
It was literally banned in Commander months before it came, or a month before it came out.
That's right. Legion of Potatoes says I've been working on Inala Archmage Ritualist, and she seems really good. 1 mana for a free wizard copy. Hell yeah.
Yeah, her Eminence ability is when you cast a wizard, you can pay mana and make a copy of it. You have to sacrifice it in a turn, but you still get its cool ETB ability. And if you run that stupid pirate wizard that each player loses 1/3 of their life, oh buddy, that's 2 separate triggers. So you're going to go from 40 to 10 real quick.
Right. Wow. I love Yumori. I think that it is a fun companion to build around. I made an all-creature deck with a Carador with that companion. Nice.
Cool.
Ooh. Yeah, I think a commander that's good for creature builds is I can't remember the name of the card. It costs blue, red, green. Whenever a creature comes into play, put a +1 counter on it. Then all your creature spells cost 1 less to cast for each +1 counter on that creature.
Animar, Soul of Elements.
Yes, Animar, Soul of Elements. That is it. See, that's what we have a Lone Wolf here. He knows all the cards. His brain's a library of magic.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Animar, his price just went up. I literally bought 2 of them for $8, and now it's over $40 because of the Elemental Precon.
Legion of Potatoes. The Pirate Wizard is talking to me like that Green Goblin Mask from Spider-Man. I want to add him, but I don't know if my friends would find it as silly.
I'll tell you where it's extra silly is if you're playing Two-Headed Giant. We were playing a 8-player Two-Headed Giant game, so technically there were still only 4 teams, but it was 8 people at the table. And on the 4th turn, somebody casted that and then copied it.
Just copied it. They're like, we're just gonna make copies.
I mean, it was hundreds of damage to the table because in Two-Headed Giant it says opponents, and each player on your opposing team is an opponent. I think we all went down to 6 from 60.
Wow.
If memory serves properly.
Wow.
That sounds nuts.
It was needless to say, they won that game on the next turn. And then we're like, okay, we're not going to play with this many people again because this is stupid.
It's got to be stupid, right? Stupid.
We are doing a 2-headed giant tournament, though. Wizards, all the WPN stores will be doing one sooner or later because Wizards did give out promo cards for a 2-headed giant event, which is super cool. We love 2-headed giant. So hopefully that'll get some more people interested in it. I think 2-headed giant's a lot of fun because you can do some funny stuff when you have opponent. When you have a teammate who can like block for you and stuff.
Mm-hmm. 2-headed giant is a fun format. Hillbilly and Lone Wolf should probably play against a group of people who want to play 2-headed giant. If we can get that done correctly over spell table.
Oh, that'd be interesting.
Two-headed giants where two people are against 2 people,
and they take their turns at the same. You take your turn at the same time.
Yep.
Like you do everything at the same time. You go into main phase 1, and then you'll wait till everybody's done. You go to combat. You share a life pool. You don't share commander damage. So let's just say, for example, it was me and Tort versus Hillbilly and Lone Wolf. If I hit Hillbilly with my commander for 20, Tort still has to hit Hillbilly for 21. And then you don't share commander damage. So if I hit Hillbilly for 10 and Lone Wolf for 11, well, congratulations. You have 10 and 11. That's not 21. So commander damage is worse in Giant.
But you all take damage the same, though. You got 1 life total.
Yeah, you do have 1 life total. So you still die when you get to 0, but your commander damage is tracked separately.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
It's a fun format. You can build some really wonky decks that would never work in just regular commander, but are really fun to play in 2-headed giant. It's it's its own separate kind of meta thing.
So meta, it's metal.
If anybody sees that, anybody who's watching this and they see it on their WPN schedule for your LGS, go. I think you'd have a good time.
Always check your LGS. Like when I was doing my video for the Turtles video, the turtle set, like explain what's in the set, reading what's off. I'm like, on Amazon, the box is $124. But if you can, I plead and implore that you go to your game shop, your game store, and check out what they got and see what's going on there. Because supporting your small town community game store is good for your environment, your community.
Amazon will always be there. If you do not support your LGS, they will not be.
That's right. That's true. And I hope you have a good LGS because there used to be a time where we had some LGSs people were complaining about, and like even one of the LGSs in my area, which I don't attend anymore, they had or have a owner of the store that treats people like trash. So we stopped going to that particular game store.
I'll say that we're very lucky, and I won't even talk about Mr. B's here. But Cavalier Comics and Wise, Dwayne's World in Kingsport, Wolf Den Games in Abingdon, Grand Line in Bluntville. These are all shops that are, when I say local to me, that means everything that's not Mr. B's is 45 minutes to an hour away. But all of those places I personally go, who I shop with, who I run 40K tournaments at, we are, and I tell my community, my 40K community this every single time we have an event. We are so lucky to have as many good LGSs in our area as we do.
Oh, yeah.
Because most people don't have one good one, right? They may have one, but it might not be a very good one. We have so many that are good. And I've heard great things about other shops in the area. Like I've never been to Cardboard Shuffle because I have my own Magic stuff I have to run, so I can't go play at someone else's.
Right.
I've heard great things about Cardboard Shuffle in Kingsport. So, yeah.
Well, my luck is I only have one LGS.
Unfortunately, but it's not a bad LGS from what you told me.
No, it's not.
But it's kind of far away.
Yeah, it's a good walk.
I'm kind of surprised there's only one there, Hillbilly. That surprised me because it's. I won't say where you're from, but it's a decently sized town. I thought it'd have more.
Yeah, it's a decent sized city, but I'm
Just the
surprised
one.
too that another one ain't moved in yet.
Well, you know, Hillbilly. It's that kind of time where Hillbilly keeps the buffet shut down.
Of course, somebody got to do it.
They're very expensive to start. So,
Yep.
a buddy of mine looked into it, and it's minimum $300,000, and that's because you have to buy inventory, and that is giving you, I think 2 months of pay to pay someone. Someone's got to be there, right? So it could be a little bit less if you're just going to run it yourself and not take a salary. But it's like $250,000-$300,000 to open up a game store. Now that was 5 years ago, so who knows what it costs now? It could be
That's a
times
lot of
and a
money.
half.
That's a lot of
It is
money.
It is.
Holy
It's a
cow.
lot.
Okay.
That was Hillbilly's luck gong. He's gonna fall into that money so he can open a game store.
Yeah, I wish.
That's Tibalts gong,
That's the boss gong.
and I will die on that hill.
I mean, if I did was able to open up LGS, I would love to here in this big city where I'm living in. But I believe there's room for it because we only got one, right?
Well, we got right now in our side of town we have 2 LGSs, and in our city we got 3 LGSs. We used to have 4, but one is a store mall, and they kind of changed what they did. I mean, they don't do Magic anymore, so I don't count them as an LGS for me.
Right.
But like the 2 on my side of town, one only sells product and doesn't sell singles, and the other one sells singles, but they only sell the expensive singles in their cabinet, and you have to go gold fishing for all the others. So it's interesting.
What are the
what
names
you're
of the
saying is
2
you
in
gotta
your
take
town, Tort?
We got Tempest.
Okay.
Oh, I can't unhook it, but I got a hat for Tempest Games. They're the premier board game shop in our town.
Nice.
They do Warhammer and stuff. Like they're
Sweet.
big on Warhammer and painting Warhammer figures and D&D. Tempest Gaming is that's one of them. And in the description below, you can see the address and everything for Cooley's Card Games. That's the one that's just down the street from me.
That's the one I was thinking of. I actually saw someone on the Magic subreddit post a video from that store a couple days ago.
Nice.
Oh.
Well, there's multiple Coolies in the franchises.
But I think I know what city you live in. So is there multiple in your city?
No.
Okay. Yeah, that's why. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But
Awesome. Sorry, Hillbilly.
so in other words, when you go to the LGS, you got to take your fishing pole.
Fishing pole. That's right. Mm-hmm. Well, so what I mean by gold fishing is unless the card costs like $20 or more, like they put $20 or more cards in their display cases. Anything that costs less than $20, they put it in a box full of hard loaders or whatever we call them, like the plastic deck loaders.
Oh, top loaders?
Top loaders, yeah, those top loaders, and they mark prices on them, and you go through them, and they're not sorted by anything. They're randomized.
Oh man, that's tough.
It's well, if you're like me and love to go through random cards, it's like a blast. But if you're looking for specific cards, it's rough. Yeah.
Be there all day looking for one card.
I'd be there all day looking at the cards and pulling out whatever I want and seeing if it fits my budget and what I have to put back.
Yep.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Magic the Gathering.
I don't even have an LGS near me. I have to go like 30 minutes into the city.
Oh.
You go to the city that's like 30 minutes away in order to get to an LGS.
Right.
That's how it was for me for my entire life. I was 39 years old when there was an LGS opened up in my town. Other than that, I had to drive 45 minutes to an hour to every single place I went.
So you're doing everything you can to support them so they stay open.
Ain't that the truth, buddy? Ain't that the truth?
Yeah.
Takes me only about 5 minutes to drive to mine.
Yep. That's
Well,
how far the
Not,
lounge is from
not
here
counting
now.
the stoplights I got to go through.
Not counting the subway.
No, that's Subway and stoplights.
Uh,
I got to stop by Subway and get me a sub.
Oh, it's just like Hillbilly, dude. Thinking about food.
yeah. If you guys are watching, enjoying just a random topic, hit that like button. Let us know you're enjoying the show. And also, if you want to see more content like this, hit that subscribe button and that bell, because we're here every morning, Monday through Friday, when possible, if possible. You know.
And if you live near one of our LGSs, go to one of our LGSs. If you don't, go to your own LGS.
That's
Show
right.
them some love. Unless they're terrible, in which case, don't go.
That's right.
Yeah, my LGS is called Hobby Town.
Oh, we have one of those in Johnson City.
They got a lot of hobby stuff in there.
Yeah, they sell like RC cars and
Yeah.
planes and stuff, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Hobbytown does. They do 40K a couple nights a week. But it's Johnson City is like where I went to college, and it's an hour and a half away. I do not go to Johnson City all that often.
Yeah, there's like a lot of there's a lot of support in our town for hobbies.
That's awesome.
I think it's amazing. Like it's crazy that you can find magic stuff at the stores like Walmart and Target, which is sadly where I buy some of my products when I'm there, because it's just when you're grocery shopping, it's right there, and you have to kind of go out of your way to go to the card stores, you know. But like whenever I get to go to card stores, I just go to town. Like the difference between Walmart and the card store is when I go to the card store, I guarantee going to buy something to support them. You know, I don't go to the card store if I don't have money. If I have some money, I go to the card store. I'm guaranteed to buy something, like a cheap card or something.
Well, with me, the last luck I had at a Walmart, bought my first pack of Avatar cards. They pulled a badger mold cub out of it.
I dare you to try that again.
It might be impossible.
Hillbilly may just have that luck. We have a guy who comes to the lounge. His name's Raimi, and that dude, if he opens up whatever the chase card is for a set, he'll open it up at pre-release. Happens every single time. For Final Fantasy, he opened the Sephiroth. At Avatar, he opened a Badger Mole Cub and the Washing Tong, the Librarian.
Yeah.
Boom. Opened both of them.
Wow.
For Lorwyn, he opened Oko, 2 Hexing Squelchers, and something else. Raimi's luck is he'll go open packs. He'll go up to one of the stores and buy packs and post we have a group chat, and everybody's just like, this guy. He just has the luck, man.
I'd go to him and say, hey, do me a favor, rub my arm. That way you can rub some of that luck off on me.
That conversation went through my head, and I visualized it in a game store. Like, how weird would it be if some guy randomly came up to me and said, will you rub me?
Rub my back.
That's why I said it the way I said
it. Now, look, in most game stores, that would be pretty weird. At Mr. B's, that's not even the 30th strange thing you'd hear on Tuesday.
Hey. I remember in the Pokemon video game, there's like his ship you gotta go into in the first one. And you gotta rub the captain's back to get him to feel better.
Oh, wow, that's funny.
Wow.
Legion Potato says, pack luck is real. My partner has opened 2 Lauren packs and gotten 2 Hexing Squelchers. Holy cow.
Ooh, nice.
You know, before they were worth money, when I was opening packs for Dissension from a long time ago, my luck card was opening a bunch of Protean Hogs. And I just got sick of it. And, you know, years down the road, they became worth money when I had no longer had them.
I have terrible pack luck. Except for, and this is why I'm so sad they're taking them out, the 2-card collector samplers that used to come with commander decks.
Yeah.
Man, I have pulled some absolute bangers out of those. I bought 2 of the Commander Masters decks, the Eldrazi and the Slivers, and I pulled 2 Demonic Tutors out of it.
Oh, wow.
I mean, I had pack luck. One time, a couple friends of mine went in on a collector's box for me for Commander Masters or something like that. The one with Mox, the Commander Lotus card. I can't remember.
Jeweled Lotus.
Yeah, Jeweled Lotus. And I pulled an etched foil Jeweled Lotus, a foil Demonic Tutor, as just 2 of my packs that are out of 2 of the packs I remember. Pulled a regular Demonic Tutor at the same time, and it was nuts.
I pulled the foil Soul Ring out of the Mothman precons that I bought.
Nice. The most expensive card I ever opened was the Invention Soul Ring from
Amonkhet?
Amonkhet.
No, Kaladesh.
Kaladesh, yes. And I pulled it at a pre-release. I even played it in my pre-release game. I was having a conversation with Lone Wolf about it. Like, I purposely upset a guy's feelings because he was playing a card. I played my Soul Ring. He wanted to destroy my Soul Ring. And I wanted to tap it to add 2 colorless mana to my mana pool. And he tried everything he can to destroy my Soul Ring before I could tap for 2 mana. And I told him he couldn't because mana is faster than spells. He wouldn't believe me. So I called the judge just to get the judge's approval that mana sources tap faster than spells. He went.
Well, it's not that they tap faster, but they don't even go on the stack. Like tapping a permanent for mana does not go onto the stack. So they don't even get priority.
So after all this work, I got 2 floating mana. He destroyed my Soul Ring, and that was the end of that turn.
What about you, Lone Wolf?
Sorry, what was that?
What kind of luck have you had?
Between this last set of Lorwyn Eclipsed and I think it was Dominaria. Dominaria was probably I think it was Dominaria. I ended up pulling four cards out of pre-release kits.
Oh, that's awesome.
I got some bad luck I had one time. The only time I went to a live event at LGS.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I forgot what that Dungeons and Dragons card costs, but if you don't have if you haven't done the certain dungeon, allows you to just go further in the dungeon.
Mm-hmm.
In this creature.
Right.
Yeah, it's a skeleton mage, I think.
Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about from Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I could have pulled that during a draft, but I decided not to, and looking back, that was a pretty stupid move. I should have pulled it.
Sometimes we learn that way, so don't feel bad.
Right.
But my luck is my pack luck is when I go to pre-release, I get a playable deck.
Yeah.
When I go to pre-release, I get stuff to get a playable deck. When I went to Tarkir Dragonstorm, I got a playable deck. All but one of my rares were in color, and it was a playable deck. The only problem with Tarkir Dragonstorm, a lot of they randomly handed out the pre-release kit, so you can choose your pre-release kit. A lot of people randomly got the Teamer one and pulled fire and got power and won and took over the pre-release. I'm like, you son of a gun! And Teamer is the color I wanted, but I got Jeskai, and at that time I didn't get a promo. I didn't get a proper promo. I just got a full card in my promo slot with no stamp, like they plan on doing anyways. So I ended up contacting Wizards, getting a promo card, which was completely out of my colors. Like I asked them if I can get a Jeskai promo card, and they sent me an Abzan one. And they sent me a pack of Innistrad Remastered too, which had nothing great in it. But still, Wizards of the Coast, they took care of my issue. That was nice.
What was you saying, Lone Wolf?
I wasn't saying nothing.
Oh, you said something. You were saying something, and all of a sudden, Moonful talked.
Oh, sorry.
It's all right. I think you said something about Ikoria and last set.
Oh, we were asking what my pulls were the Laurel and Eclipse. I think pulling everything that you could almost ask for out of there. I mean, I got the Wistfulness. I got 2 of the Squelchers. I got every Shockland. Like, it was ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
Awesome.
Oh, hello, those got Shocklands. Trade time. No, I'm kidding. Shockland's so good.
Yeah, they are.
And I did pull that black mass reanimation spell too.
Oh, nice. Bloodline bidding.
Yep.
Nice.
I like that. I like it.
I do too.
I don't have a deck to put it in yet. I don't know if I want to put it. I've thought about putting it in Markov, but I already have Patriarchs bidding in there. But I like it. I think it's a good if you're playing Black Tribal. I think it's really good.
Sounds good. Yeah.
I get 2 mono black decks. Well, 2 black decks. I got Markov and I got a Necron deck.
Well, I got 2
Oh,
decks
yeah.
to fit into. I got a Dragons deck and I got a Dinosaur deck that they can go into.
Mm-hmm.
I need them. They're so good. Wizards make some good cards at times.
Sometimes.
Sometimes Magic makes us a fool.
Yep.
There's no exception to the rule. But with that, my friends, we gotta get to the trend.
Hit that subscribe button. Become a part of the crew.
Too much to take. So it's lit. MTG3, are you game? Rise, creep, rise, building a following as we gain. Spitting fire like a dragon, no one can bring us down. MTG3 in the house, we own this town. Ripping through the beats with a fury.
Woo woo woo! Okay. I don't even know the name of the song that went through my head. But anyways, it was 1985. By Bowling for Soup. But anyways, my friends, we got to the shield section, throw section. We made it here. We got here from a chat and chill day, just talking about everything magic in our lives and whatnot. And we got to get out of here. We got to skedaddle, so we're going to get to let people chill. We're going to start with the legendary, the one only, Purple Circle, Mugenfool.
Hey, everybody. I hope you're having a good day.
Hmm?
Not today, but maybe next week I'll stream a game if I'm feeling well.
Yeah, feeling well. Hope you feel well. Hope you're having fun. You've been playing Pokemon.
Yeah.
Yeah, all that fun jazz. What's up?
All the fun stuff.
That's right. We got Lone Wolf.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Thanks for having me on. I just want to say, let's help support everybody here. Let's get the subscriber count and everything up, and don't forget to like the video and subscribe.
Well, hell yeah! Let's get everybody up going on. We got Rayman.
Hey guys, thanks for having me. Thanks everybody for tuning in. You can check us out at Mr. B's Game Lounge. We are on YouTube. We do have some fun Commander games up there. We are going to have 2 next week because we were unable to get one in this week, and then I think in 2 weeks we're going to have a Tarkir Dragonstorm pre-con battle where everybody will be playing a different deck from Tarkir Dragonstorm, so that'll be interesting.
Nice.
And then if you're in our area, come by and check us out. Mr. B's Game Lounge. Thanks, guys. See y'all tomorrow.
That's right. Check it out. Then we're gonna go to HILLBILLY.
Hey, everybody! Today is Wednesday. What happens on Wednesday over on my channel? Gear Battle Wednesday. It's around 2:00 Central Standard Time today. If you want to come by my channel and participate in arena standard battle, well, I play mostly standard. Do have a few historic decks, but mostly standard. And all my historic decks are outdated anyway. But anyway, if you want to come by and play some standard against me and test your decks out against me, then I'm over on my channel at 2:00 this afternoon.
Oh.
That's what I got going on today.
Mm-hmm. Sounds good. Yeah. So the Super Fast Tortoise, everybody, welcome to this part of the show where I want to tell you that tonight we're going to try to throw a Commander game tonight. Bracket 3. What's up, Bracket 3? So get ready. If you're part of Discord, you can participate in the game on Spell Table, or as we've been trying to use more often, Convoke, which is like Spell Table but better. I want to say you guys rock, you guys rule. I want to thank everybody for being here on the show today. Rayman, HILLBILLY, mugenfool, Lone Wolf, thank you for being here today. Everybody in chat, Legion Potato, everybody, thank you for being here today. I want to remind you that you are loved. Someone's thinking about you. And if you can, say and or do something positive for someone else today, because you might be that change someone else needs today. With that, I want to thank my channel members and subscribers for growing and supporting the channel the way you do. And let's get out of here.
I want to thank you, channel members of the channel, for supporting this creep the way you do. You are awesome. And you subscribers, everybody that subscribes, you're doing amazing too. Thank you very much for all that you do. Hit that subscribe button.
Start the morning with coffee in your cup. Time to hang out with friends and chat it up. Bring a smile and good luck. Hit that like button and let's chat it up. Good times start with us, you and me. Good morning, welcome to the morning coffee show. Let's talk from in the shell and share good vibes and good times. Friends and friends that bend the senses. Let's get a bit senseless. Welcome to the morning coffee show, where we bring good vibes and good times. Welcome to the morning coffee show.